Hello everybody. We're gonna just do some breathing exercises today. So I want you to just stand up and also be prepared to sit down, because when we sit down you want to be comfortable. I have blocks, cushions, as you can see, a lot of comfort around me. You can get blankets. Before we sit down, we'll do just some just simple warm up and focus on the joints and stuff, so when you're sitting down you won't get so stiff, hopefully. So just try to stand legs a bit apart in Tadasana and soften your knees here. As your knees are softening, you're feeling your big toes and little toes on the floor. Just try to grab the toes on the floor, bend your knees, settle onto your hips, pull the belly in, so you're feeling the whole of the hip girdle really supported by your stomach muscles here. Keep pushing through the toes, big toe and the one next to it. Feel the heels, keeping your knees soft. Then you breathe in. And as you exhale, you kind of breathe out and bring the breath down. As you're bringing the breath down, you feel your heels sinking to the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping your knees soft. I'm just going to step back so you can see a bit more, so you can try to get a breath up from the lower part of the stomach all the way up. And as you come down, you feel the groundedness through the feet, your legs. And just do this a few more times, just on your own. Feeling the energy rise from the tail all the way up to the shoulders and ears. As you exhale, you're really feeling that stomach brace. Your legs getting more and more grounded to the floor. You're pushing the negative energy out. The more you squeeze your belly, the more you're going to feel the detoxification effect of your breath. Now step to the right side on one foot, very little toes on the other foot touching down. Feel the breath. Carry it down to the leg. Become aware of your leg holding you, and gently lift your knee up and gently bring the knee down. Inhaling up and exhale. Keeping your balance and your focus. And exhale, hopefully your body's starting to warm up. One more here. And exhale. And the other side. So you're just going to go, shift your body weight. Have your toes on the floor first. Settling into the left side. Gently starting to lift your knee up as you breathe and ground, and you feel connected more and more through the heel onto the ground. One more. And then relax. Just now be aware of how you're standing. Close your eyes for a moment. You might feel a bit more relaxed in the face, your mind, everything. Just keeping your eyes closed. Lift the shoulders and circle. Become aware of how you're standing on your feet, and try not to forget that pushing the big toes on the floor and the heels on the floor is going to give you that groundedness. And your eyes can stay closed. And you're connecting more and more in the stomach muscles. Breathe as you want to here. Now try to raise the heels off the floor and try to stay heels off the floor. When your eyes are closed, staying in this position becomes harder. So you need to clench your bum, engage through the front of the legs, find your little toes on the floor and breathe. So you can feel awareness through the toes into the lower legs, awareness through your pelvic floor muscles, awareness through the spine, how you're sitting on the floor when we come to sit down, and how you can be affected with this right breathing. So your stomach should be pulling in more and more and more as you're exhaling. And you feel your pelvic floor inside of your lifting. That keeps your spine nice and tall. One more time, just try to stay balanced with your eyes shut. And then you can open the eyes and bring the heels down. Just bend your knees kindly, slowly come to find the floor. Now when we're sitting on the floor, it's just not as easy as we are standing up. But standing up could be also hard. But just get yourself comfortable. We won't be long. I'll move you so you don't have to get too much of the tension. You see how I'm cushioning myself? You can try that. You can have blocks under your legs. You can have cushions. I happen to have some here. And I'm gonna have the aromatherapy oil because it just simply releases tension, so I can actually do my breathing a bit easier. We already done some standing up, so that should be okay now that you're ready. If you don't have oils, you can use your face cream. That smells nice. That kind of relaxes you a bit more. I'm using lotus oil here, so you're just gonna go in front of your face and just place your hands under your chin. Feel like the lotus flower with the petals opening around the face. And you rub gently from the chin, jawbone to the chin. Feel that face relax. Your neck muscles relax. Not too much on the eyes, so avoid eyes so you don't get oil in your eyes. And you can just go just around the face and the temples and into the third eye, so you can be seated and calm. And if you want to sit in a different way or put your back against the wall, this is also okay. Alright? Now I'm gonna get you to do this ladder breath. So what we do, we are interrupted breathing. So we'll breathe in for 2, starting from the lower part of the stomach. Then we'll hold for 2. And then we'll breathe in another 2 and we'll hold for 2. And then when we finish all this counting up the ladder from the base to the throat and the third eye, and we're gonna try to work towards that. But we are starting from the base, the middle, and the chest first. So it's the easiest way to feel the breath. So I'm just gonna start and then you can follow me as you get ready. So inhale, 2 counts, hold for 2, and inhale again, hold for 2, and inhale again, hold for 2, then you exhale for 6. You're gonna practice just that. So keep doing this as you breathe in. You open here first, breathe in, and breathe in, and then you let go. If you want, you can just close your eyes and just work on your own, in your own rhythm. Don't run out of breath. And we're gonna just do maybe 3 more rounds, just counting up to 3 steps, okay? You can keep going whilst I'm trying to explain a few more things here. So we're going to try to add on more. So every part of the body you think the connection, and you're trying to squeeze your muscles so strong so that you can really try to eliminate all the toxins from the body. So this is your base chakra. So we got this solar plexus, and then we got the chest, and then we got the throat, we got the third eye. Okay, so we're just gonna work from the base and going through all the chakras of the body and trying to stay up. So we only got 5, we got 7 chakras, so we don't have time to do the 7, but we're gonna count 5 ladders, and we're trying to go 5 steps. So breathing in, hold for 2, hold for 2, hold for 2, hold for 2, and now out for 10. Then start again when you're ready. You can use your hands like I'm doing, that can make you connect a little bit more, but you can keep your eyes closed and just try to push into the areas I'm pointing at, so that you can try to feel the air wherever you're going. Even though I'm pointing on the forehead, you're just thinking, how does the breath go there? Because you're inhaling through the nose, so you can push the air to the top of the head from there. Yeah, so starting from the base chakra here. You can rest after every set, or you can just go without stopping continuously. Let's go again. So thinking about the base chakras, there's 2, and then Manipura chakra in the middle, Anahata chakra, Vishuddha chakra, and Ajna chakra. And you're cleansing, squeezing from the lower part of the stomach. You're getting rid of all negative energy. All the negative thoughts and all the toxins just banishing from the body. And keep going. Using the hands can help you. I'll just keep reminding you of the chakras. You don't have to remember what the names are. Just think about where it's pointing. So you're on the base chakra here, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, and Ajna. Keep going. As you breathe into your base chakra, you're squeezing the pelvic organs. As you breathe into your Manipura chakra, you're squeezing into your abdominal muscles. And in the Anahata chakra, you're in the lungs. You got the rib cage opening up and spreading. In the Vishuddha chakra, you're in the throat. You can try to make your throat a bit more spacious. When you come to Aina, you're trying to really connect the pineal glands into the head, which makes you focus on the third eye. And then when you're letting go of the air, it's a continuous exhalation. You're using your stomach muscles to expel all the toxins from the body. So as you're sitting there practicing, keep practicing. I want you to start connecting. Where are you breathing? What lives there? So in the base chakra, we have our pelvic organs and abdominal muscles and abdominal organs, rib cage, heart, lungs, liver, spleen, and diaphragm. Your throat, your vocal cords, your expression here. Third eye, your wisdom settles in here. And the root chakra is really your earthing you to the ground. You got the money for a chakra that gives you where all the energy gets created. Anahata chakra is where your lung, your heart, your compassion lives. Your Shuddha chakra is your visionary chakra. You just express and dreams. And your wisdom, your third eye, your internal gaze. As you keep practicing this breathing, I want you to start connecting with each area of the body. And each area of the body you're breathing into is attached to the spine. So you're feeling the spinal squeeze and stimulation coming through the center and out through the crown of the head. So we are thinking about getting to Sahasrara chakra, which is all the petals of the lotus that's going to surround the whole aura of the body. So just continue to breathe in this way. And just work with the breath because it makes you stop thinking. If you need to think about all the pointers I'm giving you. My belly expands. I'm rooting my tailbone to the ground. I want to breathe into my stomach so I can really burn all the food that I've got. I can turn it into energy. I open big chest and heart so that I can really have compassion and love. And I want my dreams to be alive, so my throat is going to be looked after. And wisdom, truth, seeing the truth. Now when you finish the last one you're doing, I want you to stop doing the counting the ladder breath and just sit quietly. If you need to move, you can grab your knees and just move one side, lifting one side, and you lift the other side gently. And you can lean back towards your tailbone and lift both knees. And you can come forwards towards the legs and lift the hips off the floor. And you settle back down again. If you need to stretch your legs up, please be my guest. Now we are sitting in our seated meditation. I want you to keep thinking about the chakras we mentioned already. We're starting from the base. You can actually touch there with your hands if you want to feel more connected. What lives in your tailbone? What lives in your pelvic cavity? We've got our pelvic organs here. We've got Muladhara Bandha and Svadhisthana Bandha next to each other here. Our chakras, two chakras together. Muladhara and Svadhisthana chakras, so they're living one in front of the other. And you can really feel connected to pelvic organs and your desires here and your connection to the ground. And we've got color red. So we have so much passion in here. Just visualize all the emotions that might be hiding deep down in the pelvic area, that might be causing you trouble. You might be getting aches and pains in here. I want you to just relax. You're relaxing so much so that your legs are feeling relaxed. As my legs are crossed, I feel like an infinite symbol through my feet up to my knee, into my pelvic bone, and out from the other bone onto the knee and the other foot. So you start with your right foot, up to your right knee, all the way up to the right hip, across the left, down to the left knee and left foot. And you can trace this image back up the left, toes up to the left knee, this time cross to the right hip, then to the left, and down to right leg, and down to right knee and right foot. So you can make figure of 8 shape, connecting from right and to the left, and you're feeling more and more centered and settled in here. The more you're able to relax and understand, the more you feel the hips sinking onto the ground and making you feel secure. You know your place in the world. You belong here. You're connected to the ground, and you're secure. Now moving up in the Manipura chakra, we got this abdominal muscles underneath it all. We got our digestive organs, stomach, central column, into small intestine, your pancreas. And you also have kidneys. That's where the detoxification also happens from there. So all the organs that gets supported by the abdominal muscles, you can think about every time you're squeezing the abdominals, you're stimulating them. But I want you to relax them down. So you're softening the abdominal muscles. You're feeling your organs slowing down and resting. Just you're understanding the vital necessity of these organs for our living. And showing some appreciation. When we drive ourselves, we always push forwards without thinking whether we have enough energy or not. So we can get imbalances in the digestion if you move too fast without mindful connections. So just notice your emotional needs might be getting you blocked or run out of energy. So a lot of emotions can be harbored in this area. So relax, feel your organs, take a break. And the more you relax, the more you feel like they're working easier. And you're letting go all the negative energy, all the residue that we can't use, we have to excrete. Side out. Color orange in our Manipura chakra, we are shining energy. Anytime you need to move again like we did, to the right, to the left, to the front and to the back. Then settle again, we are moving up onto the Anahata chakra. This is our heart chakra. And it's the color green. We got loads of space in our lungs. It's like the forest of our body, completely full of air. And without the air, there will be no life. So appreciate what happens in the lungs. Now that we breathe it so well, we feel fresh. You're calm, color green, your heart is beating easy. chest is open, you're open to receive and give love. You won't make it tighten here, so let it flow with air, with love. The more you breathe, the easier it gets. The more love you give, the more you're going to get back. So have all the channels open and clean and pure. Now moving up the Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra, the color indigo here. Our creativity, our expression, our dreams live here. So you can turn your thoughts into words and communicate with others. All your passion, all your dreams, what you want to achieve can materialize through speech. So relax it here. Give your throat a little TLC. See how you feel here the emotional needs and musts. If you're hard on expressing yourself, you might get choking tight around here. So just relax, let go, heal, recover. Now we are moving on to our Ajna chakra, our third eye. This is the eye that can gaze internally. This is the eye that can see beyond the surface for others also. So you can gaze into yourself or gaze into people you're speaking to see the truth inside of them. So if you keep your Ajna chakra healthy and open, you can communicate within and without. So here we focus, even when your eyes are closed, you're focusing on the third eye. You can touch the area between the eyebrows and rub it gently. Your eyes can focus there. And keep this focus. Living in your wisdom. Gaze to see what's happening here. Have you been feeding your sixth sense or you've been ignoring it? Open channels to communicate with yourself. Now remember to relax the base chakra, because sometimes when we go to the head, we forget about the base. So we want to relax the legs. You can move side to side, forwards and backwards. You might need to move your shoulders a little bit so you're not tightening. So you're releasing all the energy and emotions coming and going. Even if you think the emotion is really good, I'm happy, so I'm feeling happiness, too much of feeding the energy is just not good. You just have to have no emotion here when you're meditating. You're just calming, recovering the body, not getting taken by the emotion. You just want to be steadying the mind. So when we open our eyes, you'll feel refreshed, detoxified, and you'll be able to see the truth, even if it's not spoken to you. And you won't work against yourselves. You will work towards what's good for you, and you will avoid what's not. Understanding how to look after yourselves so that you can look after others. How to love yourselves so you can love others. How to be kind positive. And you're going to step with this intention so that all the other bad negative intentions can just bounce off you and you will not come across it. If you come across it, you will sidestep it. So you can keep calm, see what's needed, know when to speak and when to be silent. I want you to come around just slowly, grab your knees, lean back, lift one knee, lift the other knee, move around. You can move forwards, stretch your arms in the front, slowly bring them back, stretch to the side, bring them back, and the other side, bring them back, lift your shoulders, hug your shoulders, and relax them down, and the other side. Relax them down and then settle in for 1 Om and 3 times Shanti, so we can just get ready. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let the sound penetrate and raise your arms like you're lifting your wings. Gently, kindly, slowly touch your fingers to each other. Touch your face, touch your chin, touch your chest. Namaste everybody. I hope you enjoy this. Take it easy until next